Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hey guys, thanks for stopping by today to Gregsbeerreviews. I know this is probably going to be a real tasty treat. I've had several Fatheads beers sent to me before. Not had this particular one, but everything that I've had from them has been pretty damn tasty. So I'm looking forward to doing this one. And as a matter of fact, this was sent to me by James. He actually sent me two of them. So I get to review one and have one later at my leisure. And it's a nice big 16-ounce can. This is their Hop Stalker Fresh Hop IPA, a 7%er. IBUs on this one are 80, and this is a nice 16-ounce can, a nice big can. And this one was actually canned on October 13th of 2014, so pretty fresh, within a month old. So that's always good when you can get these IPAs as fresh as possible. And this one ought to be pretty tasty, guys. I'm really looking forward to this. Those guys at Fatheads do pretty good stuff. So let's get on with this one. Commercial description, it says here, deep in the Yakima Valley, our hop-obsessed head brewmaster went commando in search of his prize nuggets. His mission, capture the freshest hop flowers he could sneak up on. Then he wet hopped this badass brew for a deliciously dank IPA. Out of the wild emerged the Hop Stalker. So, this is a wet hop IPA. Basically what that means is that they've used whole cone hops, fresh from harvest, to do this beer. They don't use pellets or anything like that to hop the beers. This is a whole cone hopped, wet hopped, fresh IPA. So these type of beers, you need to drink them as fresh as possible. That's the whole reason they do a wet hop beer, and put the canned on date on the bottom so you'll know. Thumbs up to those guys for doing that, and that gives you an idea how old the beer is. So if you see one on there, it's been in a can for 6 months or so, you probably ought to just leave it on the shelf. Being a 7%er, it's not going to go bad within a year or two, but you're going to lose some of that hop freshness. Freshiness, is that a word? Hop freshness from the beer. So on these IPAs, drink them as fresh as you can get your hands on them, guys. This is an unfiltered beer, so it may be a little bit on the cloudy side. I'm not sure. We'll find out here in just a minute. Food pairings for this beer is what your typical IPAs are. Cuisine is your curry and your Thai. Cheeses are pepper, Monterey, pepper jack, sharp, blue, cheddar, your stronger cheeses. And the meat for this is poultry, fish, shellfish, and salmon. I will add grilled meat to that, just about everything off the grill. Goes well to me with these IPAs. So, glassware to pint, Becker, 9 tumbler mug, stein, the Sidell. I'm going to use a double glass for this one to enhance the aromas a little bit. And like I said about cellaring, you can, since it's 7%. It'll keep for a little while, but the hop taste is going to fade over time. So get them fresh, drink them fresh. That's what I say. So let's pop the cap on this, or top, and see what this brings. James, thanks for sending me these two. I do appreciate it. And I'm not going to pour it all in there. I'm going to save some of that for her. And with that pour, it is pretty clear for an unfiltered beer. I can see the ball right through it. It's got a nice orange tangerine color. Very much like what an IPA looks like normally. There's bubbles streaming up with that pour. We got about a half a finger of head. Let's get a nose on this one, guys. Oh my gosh. Wow. A wonderful citrusy, piney, grapefruit. A lot of tropical fruit notes in this. Oranges, mangoes, apples, pears, pineapple. Wow. Wonderfully smelling IPA. First beer of the day, so let's get it down my throat and see what it's got. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, James. That is freaking awesome. Very tasty IPA. A lot of citrusy notes. Oranges, mango, tangerines. Nice, sweet, juicy taste up front. 80 IBUs. Enough bitterness on the back to balance it out. Pretty damn tasty, guys. That's delicious. If you're a hophead, you will love this if you can get your hands on these. I wish I could get my hands on these without somebody having to send them to me. I don't think they have a huge distribution. These guys are out of Ohio, I think. Let me see here what it says. Yes, North Olmsted, Ohio is where these guys are out of. So I don't know how far out of that area they go. If you're in Ohio, you should be able to get this beer. But other than going out of the state or how far out it does go from the brewery, I do not know. It doesn't come to Virginia. I know that, not this part anyway. So, well, let's try out the fridge, 40 degrees. Let's sip on it, let her taste it, and I'll come back and do the final chug, guys. Hey guys, I'm back. Got a little left here. Been sipping on it probably about an hour now. This beer is awesome. Very citrusy. A lot of tropical fruit notes on this of mango and pineapple and grapefruit and pine and oranges and mango. It's got it going on. It really does. A very, very tasty beer. So glad I have another one in the fridge to drink later on. And I won't keep it too long. I want to drink it fresh. So it'll be consumed here in the next week, I'd say. So, final chug. Wow. Very delicious. And this beer is room temperature, and it's still just as delicious as it was when I pulled it out of the fridge. So, very, very tasty. I can't think of a single thing that I would change on this beer to make it any better, guys. I may be a little biased on this and go against the grain, but this is a hophead lover's delight. It really is. It's very, very tasty. And I'm going to give it the appropriate grade as far as I'm concerned. My opinion, it's a 10, guys. It really is. It's very, very tasty. Definitely worth picking up if you can get your hands on this beer. Let's go see what everybody else thinks. We'll go over to Beer Advocate. Beer Advocate says 91 in the outstanding range. It is outstanding, but it's standing out better than a 91 as far as I'm concerned. And over to Rate Beer. Rate Beer says overall 97 and 96 in the style. I think those numbers are just a little low. Like I said, I'm going against the grain. I think it's a 10 beer, guys. It really is. I can't think of anything that would not make it a 10 beer. So, very tasty, very juicy, very citrusy, not too bitter, enough sweetness on the front for that to balance out. 80 IBUs, very well balanced, very well made beer. So, a 10 for me on this one, guys. James, thanks again for sending me these two. I do appreciate it. I will consume the other one within the week and make sure I get it, drink it fresh. So, if you've had this one from Fatheads, this is their Stalker Fresh Hop IPA in the can. 16-ounce can. This one was done, what did I tell you, October the 13th. So, very fresh. Very tasty. So, let me know if you've had this one, and let's go see if we can get us another 10 tomorrow. See you then.